motion to that effect?
Sure.
I'll second.
That we distribute $1,000 to the affiliates, $250 to each of the districts, and $75 to each of the county parties that are currently filed with CARE.
I'll second that.
There is a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
A second.
Brian Short, second. Thank you, Brian. Let's try to do this the easy way. Is there anyone opposed to the motion as stated? And one more time, just to be sure, is there anyone opposed to the motion on the floor? Hearing none, the chair rules the motion passes. I like money.
Okay, and then I guess the other recommendation is that we come up with a new formula for contributing to the affiliate. I think that's just something we need to, with the treasurer and the chair, bring some type of recommendation at a later date. I don't know if I need a motion to do that or not, but yes, we can do that at the convention.
Don't we have a finance committee?
Sort of. Officially, I'm the only one on the finance committee, although I've kind of unofficially included the other treasurers in the affiliates.
That makes sense to me. Get together, hash it out. That's something that
Yeah, I'll put something on our group here and see if I get any response to it. Okay, yeah, we'll come up with something to present at the convention. And I guess that's all I have then.
Excellent. Thank you, James. So Dave, do you have the lead, or like I'm confused?
I'm kind of in and out, so if you're still prepared, I'll yield the floor to you, Brian.
Cool. Well, membership reports next. So we're well over the 5,000 member mark now, which that's awesome, and we're continuing to grow. Outreach, I think going into the election cycle, outreach is crucial. And I don't know. I mean, we need candidates too. We're prospecting for candidates. I don't know how much of a membership issue that is, but it's pretty much all I got in terms of membership. But it's good stuff. I mean, people continue to discover us, and that's always encouraging. I feel like we need more direct outreach. I feel like we need to get into some events and be seen a little more. I mean, we have a strong presence online, and people are definitely engaging there and reading up on us, and I think that we're doing a lot of positive things in a lot of areas. So I'm enthusiastic heading into 2016, and I'm excited to see what convention yields, which is the next item on the agenda tonight. And Ken Molman has kind of been spearheading the convention search, and he prepared a report, and I'm kind of waiting on him to bridge in. Actually, I might be able to bridge him in on mine.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
I heard what you were saying about the membership there and doing the outreach. I do have a motion prepared.
Oh yeah. What is?
I move that LPKY spend up to no more than $500 to do a mailing to registered libertarians across the state of Kentucky to invite
I think that'd be very effective. Direct mailing is ideal. We have some data as to where to send that stuff, but not the most current data, which brings me to another point on the agenda, which is the voter data. Get the current voter data from the state, from Secretary of State. So, well, I guess we have to address one motion at a time, right?
Yeah, that's right. Right with it. I've got another one. And we should probably do that one first.
Okay, whatever you think's best.
I move that we spend $30 to get the list of registered libertarians.
Second. And then 2 seconds.
Where's the second of that? Was that Brian? You seconded that?
Yeah, I did. Because that direct mailing, there's just nothing really more effective, in my opinion. Actually, that's not just my opinion. It's based on some evidence.
We need to dispense with the registered L list first. I stepped outside here for a second. I wanted to ask that, is there any objection to spending $30 to get the list of registered libertarians? One more time, any objection to spending $30 to get the list of registered libertarians? Hearing none, that motion passes. Brian, I'm going to toss the other one to you. Just to repeat, it was, I move that we spend up to, but no more than $500 to do a mailing to registered libertarians across the state of Kentucky to invite them to the 2016 LPKY State Convention.
That's correct, as I recall.
I don't know if that was seconded or not, and I'll let you take care of it.
Okay, I believe it was seconded. I don't know if Cyrus, do you have record or?
I covered the fact at the same time.
Gotcha.
I do have a question on that.
Okay.
My understanding on that, direct mailing, even if it's a postcard, is going to cost, well, what's a postcard stamp cost these days? It's less than a regular stamp. It's like 19 cents. 19 cents, so we can do 5 for every dollar. So we can reach 2,500 people with $500. There's only half libertarians in the state.
Yeah. Well, we can do some prospecting work and see if we can find certain individuals that we think are more likely than others to. Ideally, I'd like to blanket them all, but we have like fiscal parameters here. So.
Yeah, I know. Brian, is there anything to speak on for a moment?
Absolutely.
Alright, so where I was going with that is I'm trying to make sure that we don't bankrupt the party again. We've been there. We've been there too much too recently. Yeah, that's one of the ones distributing that money. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was just going down what was left. Anyway,
think that's doable. I mean, that might just be doable with an online campaign. We could probably raise that. I think it's very reasonable.
For the record, $500 would be about 1,000 first class letters. I'm not sure about postcards though.
Yeah, I like the postcard idea. It's something I've done in the past with other things.
That would only pay for the postage, you know what I'm saying? So, we have to print out from the piece or something like that. So it's going to be less than, if it's 19 cents, that's just raw purchase. It's not a paper postcards. So, we'd have limited thing, like limited to recent registrations or, or maybe older registrations, like the old registration thing, or libraries, like people that just never re-registered elsewhere, things like that, because they moved or something like that. So we focus on the recent registrations or something like that.
I just looked up the postcard rate at 35 cents.
So we can get about roughly $3 per dollar, just the postage. So we can get 1,500 mailed out if we got 3 postcards.
Well, and ideally we use a mailing house that does this, and they've got, less than that, that will get rid of it for the printing, the postage.
What the motion just using?
Brian, you would handle the rest of the discussion if there's any more.
Yeah. Okay. So floor is open for up-down discussion on the motion at hand. Hearing none, move to vote. So I'm not sure how the best way to do this is. Let's just do yay, nay. Or let's go down the roll call.
Go ahead and do the voice because it's a motion.
Okay. So just get to where I can edit the doc here and make record. Okay. So Joey Redmond.
Actually, you just call for yays and nays. Because they don't hear no nays, and the nays actually are good.
Okay.
Point of clarification. Can someone read the motion exactly? I'm sorry to be Mr. Bureaucracy, but we talked about 12 things. So what is the motion?
Yeah, there's money at play.
Yeah, I can read it. The motion is that the LPKY spend up to, but no more than $500 to do a mailing to registered libertarians to invite them to the 2016 LPKY State Convention. Okay, that means we know, well, okay. I vote yay.
Okay, we have it. Okay, all yays? All opposed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All opposed?
No excuse.
Okay, it's unanimous. Yays have it. Unless there's a nay I didn't hear. Is there? Okay. All right, that's good. That's some direct outreach, and if we're able to nail down a convention location, that's really gonna help us out. I do have some experience prospecting with some nonprofit work I do, so I think this would really help us fill out the room this year, hopefully. So it's good stuff. Okay, so convention is next thing I have on the agenda here, and Ken's prepared a report, and we have a couple real attractive offers actually, but there are some logistical challenges involved, so we really haven't nailed down an exact place yet or date. Dave and I were discussing dates today, and let me yank the calendar back up here. It's gonna take a second.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Dave. Oh, you'll back to your. Ken is not. You want me to bridge him in? I can reach him directly.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll cover a little bit of background here real quick while you're getting all in.
Sounds good. Hey, Ken, Brian here. It's just you and I right now, but we're talking convention now, and we passed we've spent some money, so we're getting tight. I still want to get the voter data out there, but let me fill you in. We're funding the county, the district and county accounts, so we've appropriated $1,000 there to go out to all affiliates, and we've passed up to $500 for direct mailing for 2016 convention. So we'll take our top prospects and spend up to $500 mailing postcards. So we have 1,900 and some odd. Hold on, the other thing. We got 1936. Yeah. Okay. Well, but we have $1,900 and 1937 in the account. So that's leaving like just around $450. But we'll recoup some. So we won't spend the money on the mailing. So we can still go ahead and buy the voter data, I'm thinking. But we've already appropriated $30 to get just the new Libertarians. So that's already, that base is covered, and I'm going to go ahead and bridge in unless you have anything else you need to ask me. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got Ken here. Yeah, right.
We had certain criteria that were given to locations. If we actually look for some place we had not been previously, there obviously is always the attempt to get a good rate and a good hotel rate so that we get high attendance and don't have high expenses. There were several locations that were specified to try that target. In addition, there were 3 or 4 locations that were volunteered. All of those locations were examined, and the report is the compilation of what was available given the criteria back up to Northern Kentucky. We also looked at, I looked at Boone County. I looked at where we covered last time. I looked at all the way down to I-75 corridor through the state, as well as trying to go east into eastern Kentucky as well. I also tried to look somewhere in the west before getting all the way over towards Paducah. And what we came out with was a couple of options for western Kentucky near Paducah. There are options for the Georgetown, Lexington area, options for northern Kentucky, and I think that's it, if I remember right. That was basically what we were left with, was two locations in the Lexington, Georgetown area, two locations in northern Kentucky, and two options in western Kentucky, if I'm remembering right. Am I remembering that right?
It sounds.
I missed someone. I think it was the same place, but two different things in western Kentucky. That is correct. Correct. So yes, it's one place, two different options in western Kentucky, and then the others are, really finding times, places. This is what was available, and in the report was listed what dates were available at the option price that was given to us. So in western Kentucky, because the price was different, it actually came out as two separate options, whereas the other locations had one or more dates where the prices were all the same, and so they're just listed as one option. And you can pick your date. The summary of the whole thing is that western Kentucky on February 27th is by far the cheapest. Obviously, it's far away from the core of our membership, but it is someplace we've never been, and it is the cheapest. Other options that were out there, northern Kentucky, we had a place that we considered for a multi-state regional convention. That one did not come out as cheap as I hoped. Also, the Holiday Inn at the airport up here in northern Kentucky. There's also a Holiday Inn in Fresno. They were one that did not respond. And then there were two Holiday Inns in the Georgetown, Lexington area. One's on the northeast side of Lexington, one's in Georgetown. I don't remember all the specific pricing, but that's the summary of the report from memory. So if you have any questions or anything, I also lived in Richmond, Berea, Somerset, like I said, Boone County, and I tried to get some. I just did no options in Owensboro or Henderson that would accommodate. So those are all the places I looked, and that's what we came out with.
Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you very much for all your work on that. I appreciate it. The key thing in looking at the report, if anybody is looking at it, is to look at some of the important things, like if there's a restaurant on site, if they're allowed to bring food in, that kind of stuff is all very important. The last thing, the one option I did not mention is restaurant, the Capitol Plaza Hotel. And that's kind of a lesson that I learned the hard way in 2011 is don't use the hotel's catering. That's where they make their money, and that's where we lose our ass. So don't use the hotel catering. For the love of God, don't do that. So
yeah.
That's pretty much the report that I have to give. If there's any specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah, I found the PDF if anybody's interested.
Does anyone have any specific questions for the convention committee chair? All right, hearing none. Thanks for coming out and presenting an abbreviated report. Yes, no problem. I'm standing outside with a good coat on. Coat. That's why I'm the short one. If you don't need me anymore, I will vacate. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm actually about to do wrap things up myself because I'm standing outside in a very light jacket. All right. talk to y'all later before I go again.
All right, thank you, Ken. By the by, I happen to find the PDF, the actual report. If anybody is interested, I will send it your way.
All right, and does anybody have anything that they'd like to say in regards to the convention site now? All right, I just have this stuff. Go ahead. I was going to say, I'll just say that I think I speak for everybody in the first district party to say that we would be honored to have the convention if there's obviously all those sites are probably very good. So, and this is Dave. I have a hypothetical if anyone needs a place to crash. Well, I'll do it out here. Also have a stocked lake if you want to bring your fishing poles.
Nice.
All right, so, gentlemen, let me make sure that, is there anyone on the call that does not have my cell phone number? Is that speaking? This is Dave. Oh, I don't know if I have your number. All right, I'll give it out. All right, take it down. It's 859-957-4260. You repeat that one more time? Yep, 859-957-4260. And you may have to leave me a message, but I'm back from leave. You'll be able to get a hold of me at this point. All right, and Brian?
Yes.
I don't have the agenda in front of me.
We have, there is one more fiduciary matter regarding the general voter data information. It's going to cost about $450, but we'll recoup half of that because Constitution Party. James, are you still on the call?
Yeah.
James, all right. Well, Ken put me in touch with the Constitution Party, and apparently we've split the tab for the voter data in the past. And and so I understand we have to be very careful in the way that we do that. And so I just want to, if we make a motion to obtain the data, I just want to make sure that we do it the right way and that it is in fact doable. Because I've done the math here and spending up to $500 on the direct outreach in addition to the appropriation to the county affiliates of $1,000, that we're going to come about $13 short of the actual $450. That said, the outreach money won't go directly out, so we'll recoup that $250 and be well above, well back up in the black from that. Is this doable?
From my perspective, I would say that it is doable. I would word it. Is there a timeline that has been discussed with the Constitution Party?
Yes, we can recoup the funds on the 9th of their meeting in the 6th district.
On the 9th of January?
Yes.
Okay, do you think that just for your discussions with them, do you think they would find it agreeable to do it next month?
Because that information is important in our court case, and they don't seem to have as close of a handle on their numbers as we do. I think it is a time sensitive issue on their part. I just want to update our database so we can keep working and grow it. But I think it is a time sensitive issue on their part, and if we're going to split the tab, which is really the only way that this is doable, I don't want to necessarily. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of need to accommodate a little bit. If the lawsuit, if the depositions with the lawsuit weren't going to be going out soon, I don't think it would be a big deal for them.
Brian, if you're okay with it, I would suggest that we hold off due to the expenditure and the temporary bankruptcy that we might entail there. Why don't we hold off, see if they get the approval to put their half of the bill?
They have the approval. It's authorized on their behalf. I'm saying they would have a check for us on the 9th, not that they would need to talk about it on the 9th.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying they had to vote on it on the 9th.
Oh, no. I wouldn't fool around that. Like, they're going to have a check for us, man.
Okay. I'm going to back out. If you wanted to make the motion or whatever, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's been discussed enough. Does anybody have any specific questions still about it that we can clear up before we do a yay nay?
I was just wanting to know what was the amount that the check would have to be written for.
$450. We'll get $225 back. Goes directly to state, I think, or that's why I was asking you about how it had been done in the past, because that would probably be the appropriate way to handle it. I don't want to get like a party to party donation. Sorry.
I think the way we start talking it is go this way. So, I thought somebody else talking over me. The way we've done it in the past has been actually, Ken would make the request and pay for it, and then you get reimbursed. That's not the best way to do it. I'm just saying that generally the way it's been done.
Okay.
And I'm not going to ask it, but.
Right. I mean, if I was that's something that I just don't know about, I know the information is very valuable to us. I mean, we have what we need for the for the Libertarians, which is priority one, but the voter data information is, I mean, that's valuable for a number of reasons. And I don't know. Is what it is. I think it would definitely be very valuable if we had any candidates also. I think that's something to bear in mind. So, So I believe it would be one of their officers actually issuing the check, not the Constitution Party treasurer. Does that make it easier?
As far as where the money is coming from to us to reimburse us, if it's coming from an individual, then I would need all the information that I would get from an individual contributor, name, address,
Okay. Well, I mean, that's very doable because I'm going to be going in person, so I will.
They'll be long as a contributor to the Libertarian Party that gets them in trouble with the Constitution Party, but I'm sure they understand what's going on because they don't direct expenditure.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a big deal. Okay. Well, somebody else had a question.
I was just going to ask what the actual motion was.
The motion was to appropriate $450 to get the most current voter data information from Secretary of State, contingent upon we're going to be recouping half of that. It's we appropriated 30 already for the Libertarians, which is that's priority one. That's no brainer, no question. That's our roles. But now this is all the voter data information from the most current election. It's really it helps us not only find our people, but we just do a lot with it. So,
Hey, Brian,
yes.
would you mind if I suggested an amendment?
No, not at all.
I would suggest that, and I'm handling this as a friendly amendment, which basically means I'm clearing it with you, and if you don't like it, just tell me and I'll retract. I would suggest amending the motion rather than procuring the funds from the LPKY Treasury, which has not actually been done in the past. That's what I understood that was the case. That we reach out to the previous donor that's done this, that we can, and ask if he wants to do it again.
Okay.
Well, I think he's been reimbursed in the past, but I mean, I don't know exactly. Just he said he's off the call for him, just because we're not going to
Yeah. So Ken has recouped his money in the past. So we're just putting the ball out first, and then getting half of our money back. So essentially, the party would be paying $225. So maybe that's what we need to vote on. Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm a little confused at this point because I haven't been writing this down.
Actually, Brian, I follow you there, and I think that's a good idea. I think that's a very good idea. It wouldn't bankrupt the Treasury temporarily. The only thing that would have to happen is we basically have to do it all at once. We have to get that donation from whatever individual is donating it for that purpose, and then like on the same day or after, as long as we approve the motion as you amended by the list.
Okay.
So if I heard you correctly there, and Cyrus, this is for you, Brian, you were moving to spend $225 from the LPKY Treasury for the most recent voter list.
That's correct. That would be the amount that we and some that would be yeah. So the old tongue tie.
Okay, so just for clarity, what I've got here is Brian Schwartz motion to appropriate $225 from the LPKY Treasury to get most recent voter list of the Secretary of State.
Yeah, most current voter data information, or whatever's covered.
I'll handle that one for you. Is there a second to the motion? I'll second the charge. Was spend $225 on the LPKY Treasury to procure the measuring state voter list from the Secretary of State. Is there any discussion on the issue? What was the first thing? I'm prepared to handle that, but I'm waiting and to see how this one goes down. But the answer to your question directly, it was the list of registered libertarians. Some of this, all voters, registered Republicans, Democrats, Independents, and third parties.
And how they voted. Well, they voted where they live. Yeah, right, right. The turnout listing. So, yeah, it's very valuable, particularly if we have candidates. Oh, yeah. Well,
Is there any other debate or discussion pertinent to the motion on the floor? Hearing none, we will proceed to a voice vote. All those in favor of the motion say aye. All opposed say nay. The ayes have it. The motion passes. I'm going to interject immediately, and I move pending the successful purchase of the voter list to rescind the previous vote to purchase the list of registered libertarians.
second.
And first I heard you seconded.
That was Brian.